long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
So, Reuters reported that Disney studio PIXAR is poised to cut jobs, number undecided, from the source. Now, there are two different factors going on here. Walt Disney Studios, one source claimed it was going to cut 20% of the staff, which would be about 500 people. They already did lay off 70 people last year at PIXAR. In fact, including two of the executives that were to be faulted for the dumpster fire that was Lightyear. Okay. So, in Conrad Pasha's words, this looks like human sacrifice to give to Nelson Peltz, so he backs off. I don't know about that. I don't want to get into that too much, but one of the things that Peltz has been complaining about is budgets are too high. And where you spend the most money is your payroll, okay? It is where you have to, all right, first off, pay salary. Second of all, you have to pay for health insurance. Thirdly, and that's where it gets expensive, okay? So what's going on here is that a bunch of streaming shows have been completed, and now PIXAR feels like it's got too many people working there. So this is why these job cuts are coming. Again, I feel bad in many ways for a lot of the people that are probably going to get laid off. But considering that there may be names of people who have caused trouble for Disney over politics and woke bullshit, you could look, there are definitely redundancies here. Why have 5 people do the job 2 can do? Okay, take the 3 that are the least qualified and bye-bye, okay? And don't see if, have they been there, are they short-timers or long-timers, okay? Get rid of the ones that aren't doing their jobs. Marvel Studios, are they next? Okay, despite the obvious liking of Logan and the like, Marvel Studios has not been doing very well. In fact, Conrad was told that from another source, Phoenix, that Kevin Feige's worried about losing his job. All right, another thing. Why do Marvel movies cost so much money to make? Again, it's payroll. It's what has to go into them, they think. And Kevin Feige, after Ike Perlmutter was gone and other valuable members of the team, is a disaster. He's not good at what he does. The fact of the matter is, pushing Brie Larson is his fault. All right, it's why. First off, I don't care if the woman won an Academy Award. She's a terrible actress. I mean, if we're looking at her being a talented actress with Academy Awards under her belt, wow, this is how bad we've fallen. Okay, how does this affect Lucasfilm? Well, let's see where Lucasfilm the budget could be cut. There. Payroll. Publishing. How many books are they really selling? If you go to bookscan.com, you will see that a lot of the things that they put out there have not done very well. The High Republic authors like to brag about book sales, but they really haven't done much. And if they're not bringing money into Lucasfilm, if there are people that work in the studio that have been not doing their jobs, they're not qualified, Ryan Roberts, Candace Campos, etc., you have to cut the budget. You have to get rid of the dead weight. And a lot of the enthusiastic activists at Lucasfilm are dead weight. So let's discuss who those people are.
For 10 long weeks, the Star Wars company labored on the suburban London sound stages, bringing to life a film that had begun as an idea with George Lucas 3 years before.
Urinal cakes?
I don't believe this. All these years.
The doyenne of Seattle's elite, looking down her nose at everyone in sight. She owes it all to this. She's managed to have her urinal cake and eat it, too.
As I think we now have what's known in the legal profession as a bargaining chip.
Oh, are you kidding? She'd give anything to keep this quiet. No, Marta, that's all right. She doesn't have to come to the phone. Just give her this message. I've flushed out her family secret. Hello, Maris.
So last year at this time, actually, we were given a heads up by Comron through Sparrow of an HR list from Disney HR and Lucasfilm HR, of a list of several people who would probably be laid off. Okay, now this is before Kennedy was basically suspended from the network, before she was kicked off campus, and what I'm doing is reminding you of what is going on here. If you look at a lot of these people, their jobs are redundant. Okay, there's no reason to keep 20 people around when 15 of them don't care about what they're doing. They're activists. Like this one, Jennifer Heddle. She hates Luke Skywalker, put it out there on Twitter, and then complained about it. Ryan Roberts, one of the illustrious producers of The Trashlight, she is on the list. This is Phil Szostak, writer for Lucasfilm. He's on the list. This is Ashley Sharp, a diehard freak over the High Republic. She's on the list. Matt Martin, diehard freak for the sequel trilogy, drama queen. Jason Stein, diehard sequel trilogy fan, treats the fans like crap. He's on the list, or was. Pablo Hidalgo, do I have to talk more about him? His greatest moment, emotions aren't for sharing when faced with Star Wars theory crying over Luke's return. And Harvey Weinstein's former personal assistant. How did Kennedy's relationship with her cause a lot of this? The Acolyte. Okay, what is it? We don't know. I don't even think Jon Favreau knows. No one knows what it is. Okay, this is why these people may be going. Kathleen Kennedy can't stop it now. Okay, look, again, I tell you guys what you do to understand what might be going on is to look at online behavior of people that are involved with this and just to see how they're behaving. You got Jason Ward crying about the fact that the Rey movie is probably never going to happen because there's no script for it at all. You've got Pablo Hidalgo dramatically saying he was leaving X, and then his little gay friend Matt Martin saying the same thing. Look, if you look back in the last 10 years of Kathleen Kennedy's reign at Lucasfilm, a lot of the names that are on the list that have been there long are not worth a penny that they've earned. Okay, Kathleen Kennedy allowed it. She did not drag him out to the carpet and say, you can't do that anymore, and if you do it again, I'm going to fire your ass. She just went, whatever, did her yoga pose on her desk, or, trying to figure out what other mean girl tactics she can use against Gina Carano, etc. Look, when I look at the lack of professionalism that went on in the story group, and I'm just talking about the story group, I'm not talking about her little minions that worked on the Book of Boba Fett, that worked on the last season of The Mandalorian. I'm talking about them too. Okay, lots of trouble caused on sets, lots of trouble caused in the publishing. I mean, look, these guys were the ones, Jennifer Heddle, etc., were the ones that hired Justine Ireland, who's a race-baiting, racist, angry black woman who basically said everywhere she can, I don't care. If you don't like my politics, don't buy my books. What? Okay, that's what she said. These two guys got to pick it up. This woman, like Daniel Jose Older, Claudia Gray, wasn't hired because she's a good writer. Okay, this is a diversity hire, not a merit hire. It's not like they went out and hired Troy Denning or Kevin Anderson. Okay, how dare you hire a competent writer when you've got an angry, racist black woman you can hire that'll completely shit all over your franchise, which Justina Ireland did. Okay, this is why the people that wanted these diversity hires so badly and have from the inside attacked fans and the franchise itself. I mean, again, Jennifer Heddle screaming how much she hated Luke Skywalker and, other stupid things. This is why you have layoffs. The fans don't appreciate being bullied. The fans want what they want. They don't look at people's politics, and they don't want to. This is not the place for it, And when I look at political movies, The President's Men was good. There have been several great movies dedicated to current politics. Star Wars is not a place to do that. Okay, Star Wars has no place for Admiral Holdo or Pando Lando. All right, and this is why these people need to probably go, because as long as they're there, they'll push for their DEI bullshit, their social justice stuff, nonsense. Okay, and because, again, the list had these names on it, I'm going to go ahead and say maybe, just maybe, they know it's coming. Because the dramatic I'm leaving X now from Matt Martin, I'm leaving X now, and Pablo's stupidity told me there's something definitely on the wind. And X will become the Wild West for them. Because they can't get people banned anymore. So, it's not just Pixar that's getting a deep cut. It's going to be all three studios, Marvel and Lucasfilm. This is Steph signing out. I'll see you around the galaxy.